My mother is a good digger, so I sacked her from my matrimonial home. Buckle up, guys, because this is a bit long and emotional. Let's get into it. During our dating days, my husband was my mother's sweetheart because he was always showering her with money and goodies, okay? Almost immediately after the ceremony, he lost his job. Things went downhill quickly. Luckily, I was working before we got married, so I stepped up and took care of the family. I thought my mother was on our side, and that was my mistake. This woman changed. This woman changed when I told her we were struggling and that I was the one holding us down financially. Is this even a mother? From that moment, she began attacking my husband at the least provocation. She would say things to suggest that he wasn't a real man because he lost his ability to provide. Some of her remarks were so distasteful that I cannot bear to repeat them here. The painful part is that she said these things to his face. Oh my God. If my mother should say something disrespectful to my husband, bro, nah, you are my mother, but you cannot disrespect my husband. You cannot. Like, that is my home, and I cannot allow you to come destroy it. One day, while attempting to provoke my husband, she told him, the way you are struggling, I suspect you can use me for money rituals. Eesh. From 2017 to 2023, this woman peppered us and Kasa. Peppered means like he showed them real shaggy. How do I explain it to the non-Ghanaian and non-Nigerian viewers? Pepper means he frustrated, like she frustrated the family. She frustrated our lives in all shades and hues. She never missed an opportunity to disgrace me and my husband. One time I was talking to her when she softly said, why don't you leave that man you married if he cannot take care of you? My goodness. I complained about her behavior to my dad several times, but all he ever did was apologize on her behalf. Through it all, my husband never spoke back at her. You see, this is why, like, sometimes I do not encourage having your family in your matrimonial home, you see. Because things like this, if I were the husband, I would be pressed. I would be angry, and I may be like I may put him she may put me in a position to retaliate. And if you are not able to control yourself, they are going to end up calling you a disrespectful son-in-law. One day I decided that I have had enough. I drove my mother out of my house while she was attacking us, and I want her never to set foot in my matrimonial home again. Even though we have reconciled now, she is still not welcome in our home. Today, things are back on track. My husband has an excellent paying job. Life is awesome. I can proudly say I am the happiest woman today because I believed in him. Aww. Even though he has forgiven my mother for everything she did, I haven't forgotten any of it. Lately, he has been giving me gifts to pass on to her, just like he used to do before we got married. He gives me money and pieces of cloth. Me, Ajwa, I would never give them to her. She doesn't deserve it. Of course, this woman doesn't even deserve a penny of you. Like, some African mothers will frustrate you. They will annoy you and expect you to take them back because they are your parents. You don't get to destroy me emotionally, even if you're my parent, and then turn around and come and expect me to pick things up from where we left. No, things are going to change. Things are really going to change because assuming they did not have that money, assuming the lady is still struggling with the husband, is she going to come back? Is she going to still want to reconcile with them? I know my husband won't ask her about them. So I will use that money to compensate myself for all the pain she's put me through. As for the clothes, I know exactly what to do with them. After everything she has done, if you ask me to choose between my husband and my mother, I would definitely leave my mother drowning in the waters, of course. Yeah, they say blood is thicker than water, but with this, I'll just pick my husband, okay? A husband who would not leave you even when your mother frustrates him. Is a man you do not leave. Is a kind man. Is a generous man. Is a man God has blessed you with. And your mother, that was a witch. Like, witchcraft is not only when you are flying, it's when you are in somebody's eyes. It's when you have made yourself a mole. You can see I've not been all that bubbly because this story is sad. Yeah, it has hit my heart in a certain way that I feel a lot of African parents need reorientation on what it means to raise a child. Somebody I know will say that, yeah, all that negative reinforcement was necessary to help him get back on his feet. But you don't build relationships by destroying them. If somebody wants to get motivated to build their life, you don't have to insult them or belittle them for them to know that they are not doing something right. And it's not your place to go into your daughter's house to go and destroy her marriage this way. And I'm glad that things are well with the wife and the husband, and I pray that they have a very good marriage. I got this story from Silent Beats on Facebook, and so you can go to her page and then follow her up. Thanks for watching, and till I see you next time. Take care of yourself.